Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back here to Cornwall, Ontario. My name is Jacob Ewing. Game number 6 of day 1 here of the 2024 Cornwall Rookie Invitational Tournament. Two teams we haven't yet seen on the stream yet today. We've seen a Perth Royals team, but not the ones rocking the baby blues. And a team, well, we haven't seen another team from the Ottawa area. It's the Orleans Red Sox, as they will finish things up. I got to take a look at the standings and of all the results of all the games so far through this tournament, which I haven't been able to locate until I found it. And both these teams, the Red Sox, beat the other Perth Royals team 16-0 in their first game of the day. That's a huge win. We'll see if I can find any more games. The Red Sox beating the East Nepean Green team 10-0. We just saw the Green team beat the other Perth Royals team 15-0. So this Orleans Red Sox team, the results do look pretty good, but we'll see if the Royals, rocking the baby blues, can match them. Leading things off for Perth, it looks to be number 1, which would be Logan. So Logan going to lead things off. And going to try to do it successfully here. It's been a long day. This one's starting at 6 o'clock. Our first game was all the way back at 8 o'clock in the morning. And so we'll focus back up here. Logan trying to lead things off successfully for the Perth Royals. But we'll see how good this Red Sox team is. Due to the results, they do look like a powerhouse. This place is getting louder and louder as the day goes on. And that Perth Royals team is no joke. They got sound makers and everything. Every sort of gizmo. So Logan, I believe, is out on strike. So they'll be out number 1, and we'll have number 10, Andy, here at the plate. We'll see what Andy's able to do. He fouls the first pitch back. He'll rip that one right to right field. Takes a hard hop almost over top of the right fielder. And it's not there in time. It's a base hit for Andy. He takes over to first and gives the Royals a runner to work with. What a rip of the ball there from Andy. Gets aboard first base. We'll see number 13, Nolan, now at the plate. The righty going to try to advance his teammate Andy into a scoring position. We'll see if he's able to do so. First pitch, goes swinging. It's a ground ball. Hard bounce off the hill. A great scoop there from the shortstop. Fires to first. Not there in time. A beautiful play. That was the backhanded catch from the second baseman. Beautiful. That was number 2, Cam. So out number 2 at the fielder's choice. And we'll see Nolan now aboard first base. We'll have the cleanup hitter number 25, who is Tom, at the plate. That's going to be a ground ball right to Cam. The scoop. Can't cradle it the first time. Able to underhand throw it. Not there in time. As the shortstop unable to cradle it in the glove, advances Nolan now into a scoring position. And so the Royals trying to set themselves up for success here. That one down into no man's land. A beautiful hit there as Isaac gets it over top of the infield, but the Red Sox able to recover. The throw from the right fielder in time to get out number 3 to end the inning. And what seems could have been a routine single there for the Royals to potentially load the bases up. The Red Sox shut them down, and that will do it for the top of the first. We'll still be tied up at 0-0 apiece with the Red Sox their first opportunity on the offensive side of the ball. So what an impressive inning there in the field it was for the Red Sox. The Royals, well, almost were able to crack through and get aboard, but get a run scored, but going to leave the bases stranded on second and first. And so we'll find out who's going to lead things off for the Red Sox in just moments' time. I believe it's going to be Victor, followed by Hunter, and rounding out the confirmed third will be the second baseman, Cam. And so the Royals will take out to the outfield, ready for a battle. As we have Several teams in this tournament who have 2 teams, including the Perth Royals, who they also have a dark blue team we just saw for the first time on the stream. We had 2 East Nepean teams and 2 Cornwall teams. And so leading things off will be number 5, Victor, who has the natural walk-up song. I love to hear it. Shout out the Imagine Dragons. So Victor is going to try to lead things off successfully here as this team tries to get the offense rolling. Victor, first pitch swinging, gets down right before it reaches the center fielder. It's an ambush single for Victor to lead things off. And well, the Red Sox show what they're made of. Now have a runner aboard at first, and Hunter going to try to follow him up as he'll get his feet settled in the batter's box. Also tries to follow it up. That's going to get on the inside of the hands. It's a slow roller right to the mound and an easy throw there to first to get out number 1. A great play is number 17. That was Isaac able to get the scoop in the routine play to first. And so we'll have out number 1, and we'll see number 2, Cam, here at the plate. Runner in scoring position. That's Victor at second now. Cam will let the first ball go through. Doesn't like that second one as well. Both those kind of inside. He'll let it go by. So Cam awaiting his third pitch. He'll get the edge of the bat on that one. A roller splits through the legs of back-to-back infielders. Runner's now going to advance to third. Victor caught him between the 2 bases. The throw to second. Not there in time as the tag had to be applied. It wasn't a forced play. Victor, sigh of relief. As well, he thanks his lucky stars. He gets back to second in time. It'll be a single for Cam. He's now aboard first. And we'll have number 75, Miller, who's the cleanup hitter here for the Red Sox here at the plate. See what Miller's able to find. He'll go first pitch swinging, unable to connect. So strike 1. And strike 2 for Miller almost immediately after. Now he needs to, well, make sure if he's deciding to swing that he needs to connect with the ball. 2 strikes in pitch 3. He'll get the underneath of that one. Ripped it right out the outfield as they trip over top of each other. Miller hitting that ball so hard that the outfielders don't know what to do. They trample over top of each other. 2 RBIs able to convert as 2 runners come around. It's a 2-0 ball game. Beautiful hit there from the cleanup hitter himself, Miller. Beckham going to try to follow up here with a successful hit himself. He'll move inside. And so runner in scoring position now at second. Only 1 out for the Royals. Ground ball. The backhand attempt from the second baseman. Not successful. Runners in the corners. As Beckham picks himself up a base hit. We'll have number 19, Fred. Fred looking to continue this momentum that the Red Sox have created. Listen to the claps over there from the left side of the dugouts. A big swing there from Fred. Fred gets underneath of it, blasts it right out to second base, right over to the center fielder. The throw to second, not there in time. It's an RBI single for Fred. As they make it a 3-0 game now, the Red Sox getting to the bats early. Offense galore here for Orleans. We checked their record before this game, and well, it's showing why they scored almost 15 runs in their first 2 games. 3-0 ball game already. 2 runners aboard. So get a piece of it and foul it back. This is number 1, Jeremy, here at the plate. Royals trying to shake things off. Ahead of it, Jeremy is. We'll just pull it into foul territory. So that'll be strike number 2 for Jeremy, and now he needs to protect anything over the strike zone. He can't afford to swing and miss here. Third pitch. Jeremy will get underneath of it, pop it up, and a diving effort there from the shortstop. Unable to get there in time. Bases loaded. A single for Jeremy. And all these batters of Orleans, it's not even like they want to be at the plate here. They're going through it so fast. Just playing hot potato through the batting order. We'll have Simon at the plate here. Simon loads up. We'll get underneath of it and we'll foul it back. Bases loaded here for Simon and a big opportunity for him. Well, it's tying game. Mercy run is on second base right now. Popped up and a great catch there from the infielder at the mound. He did eventually drop it, but the ump will call that he did solidify that catch before he did. A great overhand catch. A thing of beauty for out number 2. Still with the bases loaded here, and Camden at the plate. Camden lets that ball go, doesn't like the look of it. He'll hammer that one, trying to get down. A diving catch there to end the inning. A thing of beauty as he sprawls out. Nolan able to get it in the glove. And a beautiful out number 3 to keep us at a 3-0 ball game and leave all the bases stranded. So we'll head to the top of the second now. The 3-0 Red Sox ball game as they get to the bats early. So as I said, this is our game 6 of today, having 5 games before this. It's been a long day, full of some great baseball action, though. We've had things of all sorts we've seen today. Little League home runs, diving catches, just like we saw there from Nolan. Phenomenal base running. Crazy walk-offs. It's been a ballistic day. But we're here in game 6 of day 1. We'll have 4 games tomorrow for you. 1 at 9, 1 at 11, 1:30, and then the championship game underway. First pitch at 3:30 here in Cornwall. You won't want to miss it. The best 2 teams here. So there are teams from all over the place in this tournament. Obviously from Perth, Orleans. And you have East Nepean, also from that Ottawa region. South Ottawa Blues, the West Ottawa Twins. Brockville Braves, and I believe also, we haven't seen them on the stream, but potentially even some teams from Quebec, I believe I might have even seen on the score sheet that I took a look at. And he's leading things off for the Royals. We'll see number 15, Cedric. We'll see if he's able to make something happen here. Strike 1 as he'll go through. And that'll be strike number 2 as he'll go through as well. Now Cedric needs to protect anything over the strike zone. Can't afford to swing and a miss here. And he won't. He'll foul it back. The kid will stay in it. So Cedric awaits pitch number 4. Trying to flip the script there from that first inning where they were unable to convert any sort of runs. Cedric will foul that one back again. Now awaiting his 5th pitch. Needs to swing out of here. And he'll let it go through. And part of me, that will be the out due to the 5 pitches there for Cedric. And that will do it. A lead-off out here off the 5-pitch limit. Send Cedric back to the dugout and we'll move on in the order here. For the Royals, we'll see number 32, Evan, here at the plate. Evan trying to get things started off. He'll pop that one up, right to the mound, moves forward, secured in the glove. Camden not having to do much work to get it, but he'll take it, out number 2. Down to their final out here in the top of the second. We have number 20, Damiano taking to the plate. See if Damiano can make something happen here. Trying to keep the inning alive. See if he can get the offense going. Damiano, heavy swing. Unable to connect. Pitch 2. Another late swing there from Damiano. He'll take back-to-back strikes now in the count, and He needs to make contact on his next swing if he wants to stay alive. And he will. He'll just foul it back. He'll stay in it now. Still with 2 strikes against him as we wait pitch number 4. If one more was to pierce through the strike zone, and Damiano swing and miss, that would do it for the inning. So the Perth Royals batter needs to make something happen. Pitch 4. He'll let it go. Last pitch, pitch number 5. Potential inning-ending situation if he's not able to connect. And he will. It's going to ride fair territory up the third baseline. The collect from Camden fires it. The first. Damiano turns on the Jets. He's safe and sound at first base. And a great at-bat there from Damiano. Took all of his 5 pitches, battled one off, and just got a slow chopper that was in the perfect location, the distance away from the third baseman in the infielder at the mound. He's able to beat the throw. Move on in the order. This is number 9 for the Royals. This is Arter. Still facing 2 outs, trying to get a rally going. Archer, almost identical hit to Damiano. Camden looks for the fielder's choice at the plate at second. Off the mark the throw is. And just like that, the inning stays alive. Damiano now in a scoring position here for the Royals. Next up to the bat, rockin' superheroes by Metro Boomin. We have Romeo. We'll see what Romeo's able to do here, as his last 2 teammates have done a great job keeping this inning alive. Now 2 runners aboard, second and first. Fouls the first one back. He'll get contact in the barrel. Gets down easily. Camden looks for the fielder's choice. The throw to third. A beautiful play there from the third baseman. Caleb able to get the catch on the move, catching it cross body and still slide in there to beat a very speedy Damiano to third base. Out number 3 leaves runner stranded at second and first. So that will do it for the top of the second inning. No runs able to cash in, but a good battle there at the end of it from the Royals starting to push back. We'll have another opportunity for the Red Sox to extend their lead, which is now 3 in the bottom of the second. And so, leading things off, we'll see, well, bit of a hero there in the top of the second in the inning. We'll have Caleb with his first opportunity on the offensive side of the ball. So what Caleb's able to do here as we approach the bottom of the order for the Red Sox. Pitch 1. Caleb will go swinging, ambush it, rides right up the second base line and takes a weird hop over the shortstop's glove. It was destined for Caleb to get the first, the ball says, and he'll be aboard first base. So a leadoff single here for the Red Sox. We'll have Miles now at the plate, the lefty at the bottom of the order, trying to advance Caleb into a scoring position. Pitch 1. Go swinging, heavy contact, pulls it right to right field as it splits the second and the first baseman. Sliding in there in time, Caleb will now find himself in a scoring position at second base. The offense continues here. No lack of it in the bottom of the second for the Orleans Red Sox. We'll go back to the top of the order. We'll see Victor with this second at-bat here. Heavy contact, swings on that first pitch. What a ball, rides right up the third baseline. Caleb gets the green light. He'll go home. The throw, not on the mark. The Red Sox extend their lead here. So they now make it 4-0 for the boys in red. As we'll move on in the order, we'll see Hunter. 2 runners in scoring positions. That's third and second base. We'll see if Hunter's able to find a gap here. way off the plate, and Hunter doesn't even move a smidge. Just stays still like a statue because he's ready for that one. Down between the gap. He'll get himself an RBI, trying to make it two as the infield just not paying attention, and the Red Sox take advantage of it. 2 RBIs and a single for Hunter. Now a 6-0 ball game. The runs tallying up here, going the Red Sox way. We'll move on in the order to our to our third spot, Cam. See if Cam's able to keep the party going for the Red Sox. On the tip of the bat, sliding ever for the third baseman. 5-3. Not there in time. The throw, not with enough pace on it. But Cam, very rapid, puts the Jets on, safe at first base. So a runner in scoring position now at second, and another one at first. We'll hit cleanup hitter Miller now at the plate. Miller goes swinging. It looks like it's going to stay fair. It's just riding. And I don't believe the catcher touched it there. Had enough spin on it just to spin into foul territory. So we'll reel Miller right back into the plate. Miller makes no mistake of it. In the glove of the pitcher, and the throw to third. An error comes through. Runner will round third and come home. And Miller, off a potential inning-ending hit there, was a chopper right at the pitcher at the mound, will be safe at second base and cash in a run and gets himself an RBI. 7-0 the difference now. The run's just tallying up here for Orleans. 2 runners in scoring positions as well at third and second base. As we'll have number 15, Beckham, here at the plate. A high swing and a miss there in the zone. He'll go 2 strikes against him. He's got to be careful here. Try not to strike out. Doesn't like it. Well, hold off. His coach has that ball is coming through the strike zone saying, no, do not swing, please. And Beckham will listen. He holds off. We wait pitch 4. There it is. Right down underneath the shortstop. Beckham will get himself an RBI single with runners now in the corners. And that will be 5 runs. The mercy rule in effect as the Red Sox get the offense rolling. In the bottom of the second, we'll go to the top of the third with an 8-0 ball game going the Red Sox way. The Royals will have an opportunity back at the bats here to get on the board. Still scoreless through 2 innings. And so a very good offensive start here for Orleans. On this scoreboard that we saw that they had at least 2 games where they won against 15-0 against their opponents, and they're showing why they're so dominant from the bats here. 8-0 already through 2 innings. And you see a huddle on the right side just out of the view of the screen. The Royals are all on knees, trying to figure something out here, trying to get the offense going. As we'll have the top of the 3rd inning underway in just a few moments' time. And we'll get the top of the 3rd inning underway here with the Royals back at the bats. They need to get the offense rolling here. Still scoreless through 2 and now down by 8. We'll see if they're able to make something happen here. A new opportunity. That one's going to ride right up the first base line. An easy scoop there from the first baseman for out number 1. So a great play for the Red Sox to start the inning. As we'll have number 23. We'll hit the bottom of the order here. As that will be Charlotte. Charlotte going to have a ground ball right to the mound. A throw from 1, 2, 3 on the money. Back-to-back ground balls and back-to-back outs for the Royals. 2 down, 1 to go, trying to retire the side in order as we go back up top of the order to number 1, Logan. Pitch 1 for Logan. Swing and a miss. That one will just be fired in foul territory, but that's what he needs. Bat on barrel. Pardon me, barrel on ball. We'll just foul it off, though. So now he's 2 strikes up against it. Can't afford to swing and miss here. Be detrimental. He'll find something in fair territory. A diving catch from the shortstop. Denies the base hit. A beautiful sprawling effort from Fred to shut things down and end the inning. 3 up, 3 down off the superstar highlight reel. You'll see that on TSN tomorrow, I'm sure of it. We'll head to the bottom of the third still with an 8-0 ball game going the Red Sox way. Just trying to extend it here. They've been so dominant all game long. And so we'll get the bottom of the third underway here. And who else but the superstar Fred to lead things off here in the bottom of the third. Can he bring his amazing catch and the momentum he created from that and bring that momentum over here to the bats and do something else just incredible? Doesn't like the first pitch. We like that one, though. Heavy swing. Strike 1 against him. Gets underneath it. We'll foul it off. So now 2 strikes against him. He needs to be careful. Protect anything over the strike zone. Cannot afford to swing and miss here. He'll pull that one. Second baseman sprinting. Catches. Throw was not there in time as, well, he scooped that one off the dirt, but just couldn't get the throw. And a great sprint there from Fred. He'll be safe and sound at first base for a leadoff single here for the Red Sox. We'll move on to the order. It's Jeremy next up at the plate. We'll see what Jeremy's able to do here. He'll reach for that one, just get the tip of the bat on it, and then foul it back. And he'll foul that one off as well. So Jeremy going 2 strikes down. It will late pitch 3, but now he's up against it. Third pitch. Jeremy will hammer that one just in the foul territory, though. So good contact here for Jeremy here early on. Is connected with the first 3 pitches. Just nothing fair. He'll look to find something here as Fred was. I know Fred's dying to get into a scoring position here as he's at first. There it is. That one's popped up. The infield, beautiful catch over the head, able to bring it down and secure it safely is Tom. And so that's out number 1 in the bottom of the third inning. We'll have Simon, whose walk-up song is a beauty, $1 Million Baby. Great song, great vibes. He'll foul the first pitch off. See if he can bring those good vibes to the plate here, though. Inside, he'll jump away from it. A little bit of a gallop there. Off pitch number 2. Still 1 strike against. Reaches for that one. It will play fair. But just the first baseman needs to get the body in front of it. Not able to make it happen. He'll try to extend it to a double, and he'll make it successful. And look at that. Fred going to have the heads-up play and come on along home. And a run will score. It's an RBI given to Jeremy and a double. As they are 1 run away now from making a double digits for the Red Sox. We'll see if they're able to keep this momentum going. It's Camden now at the plate. Runner in scoring position over at second. If that run would score, make it 10. And crack through the double-digit barrier. Camden will just foul that one off. This Red Sox team so dominant so far throughout the first 2 innings and a half. Showing why they could be one of the favorites to even win the whole tournament. But there's still so much baseball left to play, it's hard to tell. Camden with a ground ball. A chopper takes a weird bounce off the hill. Beneficial for the Red Sox. Coming around is Jeremy. Pardon me, that's Simon. Simon cashes in a run. He makes it double digits now for the Red Sox. 10-0, the difference. As the runs just keep piling in. Camden now aboard first base. Caleb now at the plate. That one just will get outside the left field line. This whole lineup here for the Red Sox, there's not a single downfall of it. Their whole lineup is so consistently good. That's what makes them such a good, strong team. And that'll be strike number 2 for Caleb. That one rides up the left field line and will just, I believe, called a foul ball. And it will be so close there. Inches away from being fair, and a run probably coming around and scoring all the way from first. But just like that, Caleb will be reeled right back in to home plate. Gotta be careful here. He's getting deeper in the pitch count. Contact. High up in the zone. Weird bounce off the third baseman. Needs to recover now. Not able to. It's a single for Caleb as he gets aboard first. Advances Camden now into a scoring position at second base. Will reach bottom of the order. Miles here for the Red Sox. This time will be called. It looks like over there at second that was Camden. Maybe stubbed his foot or his toe, maybe just jammed it a little bit. He'll head back to the dugout here, and we'll see a replacement runner come out. And so it will be Jeremy, who takes back out to second base here. He's still taking a scoring position and be given the task of trying to come around. Miles, bottom of the order. Trying to keep this rally alive. He'll find connection through the glove of the mound. Skips past the glove of the second baseman as he's unable to cradle it. It's a base hit to load the bases up for Miles. And, well, give a chance for the top of the order to do what the top of the order does. Victor will take the plate. We'll see if Victor can make something work in a dream scenario with the bases loaded. So what every ball player dreams of, doing something amazing with the bases loaded. That one's hit fair. Great scoop. Forced out at third. Takes a look at second. Won't fire it though, but a huge force play as Victor will get himself a fielder's choice. And that's a huge play from the third baseman. Able to successfully keep that ball in his glove and not bobble it. It's been a problem we've seen all tournament long so far from these infielders. We'll see Hunter Now at the plate. He'll go swinging right to right field, on his knees, in the glove, out number 3. And he'll make sure to run it back to the mound himself. Huge catch there from the Royals right fielder. And that will do it for the bottom of the third. We'll head to the top of the fourth with a 10-0 Red Sox lead. Pardon me, I missed a run. That is going to be 11-0. Is on that fielder's choice play we saw moments ago. There was the out over at, well, no, pardon me, the run scored at home, so we'll make it 11-0 as I missed it. Well, it's at the top of the fourth with an 11-0 ball game. The Royals, we just reached over the halfway point of this game. Need to get the offense going eventually, and they would love to do it now before it's too late. And so we'll see if they're able to do so. Coach takes his warm-up at the mound. Coach's role is basically as important as each of these players' role, especially if he tries to get the bats going. Needs those pitches to be right down the middle and successful. We'll see number 10, Andy, leading us off, followed by number 13, Nolan. And rounding out the confirmed third, we'll have number 25, Tom. And so, Andy makes his way to the batter's box. Lloyd pitch number 1 as Andy will just take his time. Get ready to go, and we'll await first pitch here. And we're off and underway in the top of the fourth. He goes swinging, ambushes it. It's a chopper. The shortstop moves in quickly on his knees. Throw to first in time. Had to get down on all fours there was the first baseman, Simon. But he's able to corral it in the glove and get the first out. That's a huge play there. Move on in the order. Number 13 will be at the plate now. This is Nolan. And the Orleans Red Sox continuing how good they've been so far. Contact for Nolan. It's a ground ball. Scoop from second. Throw down forward to 3 in timeout number 2. Back-to-back infield plays, and you see the fist bumps come all around from that Red Sox infield. That's probably what makes them so successful. There's such a team environment there. An opportunity to retire the side in order. We'll see number 25 trying to keep things alive, Tom Bellinger. Tom will foul it back. And that one's just going to spin outside the right field line. So we'll take strike number 2 against him, and now it needs to be careful. Can't afford to swing and miss here, or that would mean the end of the top of the fourth here for the Royals and send the Red Sox back to the bats. There it is. Tom gets underneath of it, riding up the left field line. And that's going to reel Tom right back in to home plate as that was just off into foul territory. Unfortunate for Tom. Would love that ball was just a few inches to the right. Just didn't go his way. Inside. Tom will pull this one to the other side of the field this time. Some well-hit balls, just nothing in fair territory here. So he'll resume his feet back in the mound, definitely at the 5-pitch maximum. Needs to stay alive. And that will do it. A ground ball right to the second baseman. No skips, no hops on its travel to him. An easy play to first base to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down as the Orleans Red Sox keep things scoreless on the side of the Royals. Just another huge inning there. The Red Sox so dominant at the bats, but maybe even more dominant in the field. The Royals have got runners aboard. They've struggled to cash in on runs. And well, the result is having no runs so far through 4 innings of work. And so we'll find out who's going to lead things off for the Red Sox just momentarily. That'll be number 2, Cam, in the leadoff spot, followed by Miller. And rounding with the confirmed third, we'll see Beckham. So Cam trying to start things off successfully, just like the Red Sox have in every single inning. Chopper, a high one. Great keep. Throw from 5 to 3. A stretch from the first baseman off the mark. Cam's going to turn and go second. And he'll stay safe and sound and very happy with where he gets. It's a single and an error. And runner now aboard in scoring position. We'll see Miller take to the plate here. Miller, hard hit ball, crushes it all the way to left field. Cam turns on the Jets, goes home. It's a hard hit RBI single for Miller, as he wasn't able to advance to second. It was a good play from the left fielder to get it back to the infield fast enough to keep him there. 12-0 the difference after the RBI. Cleanup hitter, Beckham, now at the plate. That one goes by him. So that's a hard hit ball. That will ride the gap right up the middle. You see now, Miller turning to third. Sprunger turns on the, Beckham turns on the Jets to second. Runners now both in scoring positions as the Orleans Red Sox just do what they do. Just do what they do. Get hard hit balls and get on base. 2 runners in scoring position with Fred, who's been great so far this game, at the plate. Hear the claps all around, trying to get something going here. Keep the vibes high on the side of the Red Sox. Fouls off first pitch. Fred lets someone go through. Lets it go through as well. Away pitch 4 now. Inside, we'll go down to a 5th and potential final pitch here. Needs to protect anything over the strike zone. Needs to protect anything at all, actually. He needs to swing here. And he will. He'll foul it back, and he'll earn himself an extra life here at the plate. So Fred will earn himself another pitcher. Another 5. And there is the dagger. Not able to make connection. That will be an out. I believe that's going to be out number 1 for the Red Sox in the inning. We will see Jeremy now at the plate here, trying to make something happen and will not follow up in his predecessor, Fred. There's a hit. Ambushes the first one. Chopper scoops. Doesn't make this tag as he thought about it and played a first a little bit too late. It's an RBI single for Jeremy. As we'll see Simon take up to the plate now. Runners in the corners here for the Red Sox as they keep the party going. Another ground ball. This one a roller. The jump not made over top of the second baseman's glove, a problem we've seen all game long. They're able to make this play successful over to first in time for out number 2. So a bit of a sacrifice play there from Simon. Both a runner now at second base. That ball's hit. Skips over top of the glove of the third baseman. And the left fielder won't make a play. The throw home as the runner's coming across. Makes it successful, Jeremy does. And runner will get all the way to third now as things are just piling up after each other. So I believe it's a 15-0 ball game here. As the runs are just piling in. That one's going to be hitting foul territory. As we'll have Caleb at the plate. So Caleb has a runner over at second. He'll foul that one back. And so the last pitch is the fifth one. Here with 2 outs. Can Caleb keep things alive for the Red Sox? He's able to. A slow chopper past the glove of the mound. Able to get in the bare hand. Takes a look around, confused. And stays still like a statue. There, almost near the rubber. It'll be a base hit for Caleb. And we'll go to the bottom of the order with Miles. Runners in the corners now for the Red Sox. First pitch will be inside. That's some connection. Another slow chopper will try to ride its way to the first base. A miscommunication. And he gets back in time to get the third and final out. A very close play there as the first baseman thought that maybe the shortstop, or pardon me, the second baseman was going to move in and grab that ball, but he doesn't. And by the time he realized it, he just had enough time to scoop up that ball and slide to the first base for the force play. And that will do it. And so that's the game. The Mercy Rule, 15-0. The Orleans Red Sox continue their dominance here in this tournament. We'll for sure see them tomorrow in the semifinals matchups as our elimination games will start tomorrow. The Royals, the Perth Royals, rocking the Baby Blues, unable to convert on a run through 4 innings. And so we'll see the handshake line. And then, finally, we'll have the MVPs before I wrap up. So 3 fields, 6 games on this one. If there are 6 games in every field, that's 18 games. Tons of baseball here, and we'll join you tomorrow. 4 games. First pitch at 9 o'clock as the eliminations start. So collapse all around for everybody as we'll have the MVPs before we finish up here. We started this morning at 8 o'clock. First pitch. It is now 7 p.m. Been a long day. Been a great day, though, full of action. And so they'll speak here with the 2 coaches, just trying to figure out, well, who should win the MVP? But 6 games today. First one, South Ottawa Blues defeating the East Nepean Eagles, the white one. The white team wearing the white jerseys. 23-22. That was a barn burner. That was our biggest game of the day. It was a great game. Next game, the Cornwall River Rats walking the Dark Blues lost to the Brockville Braves. Then we had, my memory's fading on me here, the light blue River Rats won against, I believe it was the West Ottawa Twins. Or no, I think the West Ottawa Twins beat the Brockville Braves in the game after that. After that, our last game, we had the other Perth Royals team take on the East Nepean Eagles White, and that one went the way of East Nepean White. And so people watching on YouTube, we get a shout out, and we'll see the MVPs announced in this game. It'll be number 13, Nolan. Let's look at all the Red Sox players going over to congratulate the MVP of the Perth Royals. And we'll see who the MVP is going to be on the side of the Red Sox. Number 9, Simone. And so, those are your MVPs. Simon on the side of the Red Sox and Nolan on the side of the Royals. 6 games today here on the YouTube channel. You can watch all the recordings back if you missed any of the action. We've had tons of crazy games today. I definitely recommend you go watch them. We'll be back at 9 o'clock for first pitch on the Elimination Sunday. Games at 9, 11, 1:30, and 3:30. Make sure you're here on the Cornwall Minor District Baseball channel, so hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss any of the action. I've been Jacob Ewing all day long. The Orleans Red Sox end the day with a 15-0 win over the Perth Royals and the Baby Blues. We'll see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock first pitch. Thank you for watching.